What's up? Today I'll be showing you how to start a GMC Cube van with no keys in less than 2 minutes. And this is only for if you lost your keys for some reason, you can't find your keys, and you need your truck to get started if it's cold outside, because Canada, it's cold. So that's the whole reason why I had to do this. And the thing is, I didn't want it to strip no wires, right? And like messed up my truck. So what I did was I take the whole steering column off. As you can see, it's already off. And then under the bottom here, let me take this out not to confuse you guys. So under the bottom here, I found a harness. The harness came in this connector right there. I took it out, and then on the harness I look for the power wire. The power wire is 90% of the time that red wire right there, so I just assume that's a power wire, but it is a power wire. And what I did, I took a piece of copper wire like this and I twist the end of it. So I twist the end of my copper wire and I put it into the port that goes into that red wire, which is this second port from the top right there. Push it all the way in. Then what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna search for my ignition on wire. I know my ignition on wire is that pink wire on the top right there. You see that pink wire right there? But I'll show you guys how I search for it. So I take the end of this wire and I touch each of the other ports until I found it. You hear that? That's the ignition on wire. So I'm gonna leave that in there. Then what I did from there was I repeat the same process and I search for the starter wire. So I already know which is the starter wire is, and you guys know how I did it. So you see that yellow wire there at the back? That yellow wire there at the front here, it's on the bottom right there. So I took this wire, I crimped it, and then I put it on the starter. But bear in mind guys, there you go, started. And when you're doing this, you only want to touch it for like a second, less than a second. Like touch it real quick and let it go, because if you hold it on the starter for too long, it might not start. Like 70% of the time, if you hold it too long, it doesn't start. So what you gotta do, you gotta quickly touch it and let it go. So I'm gonna show you once more. If you want to turn it off, you just take this wire out. As you can see, no keys. You put this wire back in. You take the crimped wire and there we go. You hear it almost all the while because I hold it too long, but yeah. And that's how you start your van in 2 minutes, guys. Thanks for watching.